The Gina and Maddie podcast.
I don't like how producer CJ's written this next section on our run sheet. Gina tries to be a producer, and what job were you terrible at? I mean, what kind of confidence is she instilling in me, Maddie? She's not expecting me to be good with a sentence like why did we have to put that next to Gina tries to be the producer?
Now,
and
normally,
what were you terrible at?
Normally in this situation, because, it's Gina and Maddie, we're a team.
Yeah.
All right? Our names are on the show. Our faces are on the buses. We're on the billboards. It's my job to sort of stand up for you.
Yes.
But when we're talking about producing the show and you don't turn up to work in time like this morning.
Are we going to let that go soon?
No, just today. I'm milking it for all it's worth today. That's probably the first hurdle because the producer's normally meant to be the first person that turns up.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that.
You do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Look, let's throw it out first because we're going to do this on the phones. 4365 1045. Were you just terrible at a job?
Yes.
What job was it? Why were you bad at it? What job did you just go, actually, this isn't for me. I've got to give this away. 4365 1045. What job were you terrible at? Now, Gina, CJ is going to Japan for 3 weeks and you are going to be producing a show. So
yes.
Have you been briefed? Because
I've researched, Matt.
I don't really want to get on here and big note, but I've produced... I don't know why I wasn't asked.
I don't know why either.
Because, I've produced the American Rosso Breakfast Show. I've produced for Chrissy Swan. I've produced for Akmal Saleh. I've produced Ian Dicko Dixon and Mark Holden. The late, great Cal Wilson. Steve Price. Natasha Belling. I've been a producer for all those people.
Why wouldn't they choose you?
Not once have I got the call to see if I want to be the producer on this show.
Why am I getting paid so much extra while she's away?
Okay, now, what have you got? What tips?
Well, I looked it up. Okay. I looked up to be a good because you can look everything up on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
So I Googled
it must be true.
How to be a good radio producer. Can you do ticks and dings?
I can do dings. Yeah.
Strong communication skills. Yep. I'm good at that.
Oh, you want a ding for that one?
Yes, please. That's what you need. Mm-hmm. You also need a deep understanding of audio editing software. Honestly, there's not enough days left in my life for me to learn how to do that.
Opening up Microsoft Word can be a struggle for you.
Honestly, I hate computers and it's something I don't want to get good at. Okay. The ability to craft compelling narratives. Make up good stories that sound like they're true. Yeah. I'm so good at that.
I'd call them narratives, but instead of narratives.
Narratives, thank you. Effectively manage a team. I think I could do that.
Absolutely. You know what? You are a leader. You are a leader. You run the G-Jam.
I'm a delegator, actually. Yeah. Stay updated on industry trends. Nope. Be good at coordinating with hosts, guests, and other production members to deliver a polished and engaging broadcast.
Oh, I'll give you a ding for that.
Oh, I gave myself 3 crosses. Now, here's one. Don't be precious about your own ideas. I'm not precious. When I songwrite, I'm not precious. I'm good at that. Because if I come in here next week and I go, hey, okay, team, I've got an idea. Let's do the story about, and if you guys go, that's a terrible idea, I've got to not get upset about that. Expect the unexpected. Yes, don't be easily offended. CJ's not offended by anything. No. Here's one I thought of myself.
You're not easily offended. I take the piss out of you every day and you keep turning up.
Plant seeds of ideas with your hosts so that they think they thought of it. This is just marriage. And
you nailed that.
Yeah, and give them a compliment every day. But the main thing is be sassy and full of attitude.
Yeah. Well,
to be like CJ.
I think you've got that down,
Pat. There's a lot of things I can do. Now, there's a few things I don't know how to do.
Which is what?
Well, it's answer the phones. Because it's not like a normal phone. It's not like it just pick up, slide the thing or just pick up old school phone.
And the phones in here don't have text with font 72 on them, so it's going to be a problem. Yeah. So, what we'll do, so to get Gina ready for producing the show, do you want to jump out on the phones? Gina's going to answer all of these calls. So if you would like to speak to Gina on the phone right now, she's going to use the phone operating system here at Star.
Yeah.
You call up, you tell us what job you were bad at or anything. You know what? You can call us for anything because I will be surprised if we get one caller put through on air from the phone system to my desk here. So give us a call. Let's say hi to someone who you spoke to.
Hello, Ricky from Bad Bay. Thank you for holding.
That's okay.
Now, Ricky, I went all right, didn't I?
You did very well and you're going to do very well.
See.
How are you, Ricky? What are you up to this morning? What do you do for a crust, mate?
I work at a community centre at Bad Bay.
Oh, beautiful, mate. You on the way there now?
Yes. I'm on the way to work.
How's the roads? How's the traffic holding up? Okay.
I'm on the entrance highway, and it's good. It's really good.
Beautiful, Ricky.
Great.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
good traffic
Vicky.
update. Now, part of what we do here, so there's the screens over the other side of the desk. Then I've got the phones and all my screens over here where I'm pressing all the buttons.
You got a lot of screens and a lot of buttons.
You put in all the info of the callers over that side, and then it pops up on my screen here, and then I have it all in a queue. This one says line 2. So Gina put all the information into the screen for me to be able to see what I'm reading here. It says line 2, Lucy. Good start. So we say good morning to Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
That's probably where it stops being good, because the next part down is usually where the suburb is, and it says Burl, Y, Vale. Now, I'm guessing you don't live in Burleigh Vale, do you?
No, Berkeley Vale.
Oh, well, that would make more sense.
I was trying to do consistent with CJ's typing because she misspells all of the, but also I didn't know how to backspace yet because I'm normally on an Apple Mac and
God.
Anyway, Lucy.
How did you go? Firstly, we'll get to Lucy's story. How did you go with Gina on the phone? How did you think she went as a producer?
Oh, amazing.
There we go. Okay.
No notes.
No what?
No notes.
No notes.
Perfect.
No.
Thank you, Lucy.
You also called in because you had a story of what job were you terrible at, because this was, for some reason, we put this together with Gina being a producer. What job were you terrible at?
So I used to work as like a waitress for a catering company, and we used to do like fancy corporate events, and we did one for Cricket Australia once, and I was cleaning the like the entree plates, and I picked up this massive butter-soaked knife, and I stabbed Steve Waugh with this butter knife and smeared butter all over his fancy suit.
Oh, my God.
Did you say anything, or did you just pretend it didn't happen and get out of there really fast?
No, I apologised profusely, and I picked up the napkin to be like, do you want me to get it? But he was like, no, please don't.
Oh, my God.
Lucy,
he was very nice about it. He was very understanding. He could see that I was just, a little waitress trying to earn a crust.
Oh.
So
that is a great story, and just smeared one of Australia's legendary drinks with butter. If you dropped a catch later on that afternoon, it would have been your fault. You realise that, don't you, Lucy? Thank you so much for that.
Lucy.
Okay, now, once again, we're going to read out the description here. We've got Paul on the line. Hi, Paul.
G'day.
Paul, it says you're from Budgie Oi! I'm guessing Budgie Boy, yeah.
And for the first time I can understand why CJ misspells because you're trying to type it fast, and I didn't make the W. But Paul, tell us what you were bad at, like any worse than me as a producer.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
See, this is where a pretty good producer would have screened the calls and made sure that Paul had a story to tell.
He told me.
No, I was here when it happened. So this is where the producing gets really good, because you get the story out of the person to then come to air straight with the story. Paul was just ringing up to say hi. He's an Uber driver, and that's what he does. And he was just ringing up to say hi to you on the phones, Gina.
That's right. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
So you're really good. He's good at his job, I think.
Yeah, you're good Uber driver.
Yeah. I'm making furniture chairs one day, and I'll make it back to front.
Yeah, there you go. That's something. Absolutely no idea what Paul said. Laura's in your mind. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Come on, save us after.
No, please save me here, Laura.
Oh, no. So I worked in a photocopy shop. Do you remember those?
Oh,
in the 90s?
Like Kinko. There was Kinko that was one that was down the road from me. Yeah.
It was just like that, but they didn't have a register. So I had to add up all of the different photocopies on a piece of paper.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not very good at adding up numbers.
Oh, and you didn't have your phone back then with a calculator on it?
No. And it was terrible, and it was very confusing because it'd be multiples of things, and it was long divisions, and I couldn't do it.
And 33 cents here, 42 cents there. Oh, that's terrible.
Do you remember how much a photocopy was worth in 1994? Can you rack your brain and remember how much it was worth, Laura?
I didn't know how much it was worth then.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.